A child's innocent stare through one eye. "14-year-old Aline became a symbol for English-speaking secessionists in Cameroon. She was shot in her father's house on October 1st, the day the Cameroonian separatists proclaimed their republic, called Ambazonia. A proclamation that was severely repressed.
I was just sitting down. I was not doing anything. I want people to help me so that I can see well and go back to school again. People should continue praying for me so that I can get well.
Aline's family live here in Kumbo, a well-known separatist stronghold in the two Anglophone regions in Cameroon, regions renamed Ambazonia by supporters of the secession. Ambazonia is a virtual country, a ghost state that separatists have been dreaming of for 56 years. A dream that has been resuscitated by activists like 70-year-old Vincent Jumbam.
This is an almanac which was gotten in 1955.
Kept as a souvenir, the map of the former British Cameroon before being united to French Cameroon in 1961, a territory that the Anglophone separatists of today have claimed as Ambazonia. Their future English-speaking country, with their founding fathers, that's already got its own flag.
This is the flag of the Southern Cameroons. A great flag indeed. I respect it. I have it in all the corners of my own house. Here is one, and a good number in my cupboard. It is a symbol of the new country, Ambazonia. It is that which gives you a sense of patriotism. I am of this nation.
Independence wasn't nothing.
At home, this independence supporter watches just one television channel 24 hours a day. The Southern Cameroon Broadcasting Corporation. The Ambazonia channel, declared illegal by the Cameroonian authorities as a secessionist propaganda tool broadcast from abroad. Despite the TV channel and the flag, it's not enough for this elderly activist who even dreams of having an army.
We shall have our own army, which is going to take care of every other thing else. We, in our communities, we are also ready for any eventuality. We need only direction. We still have La République du Cameroon in our territory. It is now left to us to look at all possible ways to get them out of our territory so that we can manage our economy, we can manage our administration, and we can manage the life that is supposed to be ours.
The name Ambazonia comes from Cameroon's history and geography. The word comes from the banks of the Mungo River, a natural barrier between French and English-speaking Cameroon. Close by lies Ambas Bay, discovered by the British missionary Alfred Sacker in 1858. The territory inspired the name for the fantasy republic of Ambazonia. The future republic plans to establish its capital city here in Bea, the provincial capital of Cameroon's other Anglophone region. On the streets, dozens of military units and armed police are on patrol, ever since public buildings and security forces have been the target of violent attacks by a new terrorist organisation, according to the authorities, who are determined to track down secessionists. To meet the independence leaders of Ambazonia, you have to leave Cameroon and head to neighbouring English-speaking Nigeria, which has become a refuge for Cameroonian activists, behind the creation of a provisional government in exile led by Sissoko Ayuk Tabid Julius. The self-proclaimed Ambazonian president is the government of Cameroon's public enemy number one.
I am the president of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. We are going to separate. We have restored our independence. We are going to discuss the terms of that separation, and then we'll build a wonderful nation that I would invite you in the future years to come and be witnesses to what we are saying today.
He denies accusations by a newspaper in Cameroon of misappropriation of funds of a public company. The computer engineer is organising the battle for freedom and the birth of Ambazonia, financed largely by the English-speaking Cameroonian diaspora. After lobbying the United Nations and Western diplomats, he isn't ruling out a military armed struggle.
En tant que président de la République, toutes les options sont sur la table.
Y compris l'option militaire?
Si c'est une option, oui. Et c'est la lutte pour laquelle je suis prêt à vivre et je suis prêt à combattre, je suis prêt à mourir.
Ambazonia, a name that evokes more and more tension in English-speaking Cameroon.